So come on in, take a sip. Let's wind down today. We've got a Sunday grid, and I'm doing it with Sprudelwasser because I'm driving to the Czech Republic today, so no winding down for me until this evening. But, hey, the bright side is we have this themed puzzle. Apparently it's called Pixar Box Set. It's in Avery G or G Katz construction, edited by Joel Faliano. So let's hop into our grid, see what we got. What kind of Sunday are we going to have? Okay, so depicts unfairly. Hunk of meat, maybe a slab. Vegetable with a dinosaur variety. I think kale. Kale, right? And so depicts unfairly, maybe skews. So far, so good. Civil rights activist baker is probably Ella. That's the one I'm familiar with. Moo ba la la la. All right. Suspense building words. My only request, maybe all I ask. Stay cool. Maybe beat the heat. Let's check ourselves. Suspense. Maybe wait for it. Oops, didn't mean to hit the space bar. I just can't type. I mean, you think I'd learn how to do it by now. I don't know what's going on with me. Schedules or slates, maybe. Metal ring that holds a pencil's eraser. Okay. It's like, if you know what an agulent is, the tip of a shoelace, then you probably need to know what a ferrule is, which is the metal ring on a pencil. I'm such a dork. I totally know this. Spiritual hermitage is probably an ashram. A shram. Core. Kernel, maybe. Certain streaming library. Maybe a Hulu, something or other. Zoomed. I guess you could meet on Zoom. So Met, maybe. Don't know what this is, though. Tourist destination in Baja, California, sir. I think that's Cabo San Lucas. But, okay, we've got a Rebus in here somewhere. Okay, letter-shaped construction piece. I-bar, I-beam. Actor Eric Bana, I think. Have a side in common, maybe to a butt. Things to stub out for short. Could be cigs, as in cigarettes. Fixed, maybe static. Hit the gas, gun it. Start of a winning row could be like tick versus tack versus toe. Programming language used in government and banking. I guess, isn't this COBOL? Status. I think static. How did I do that? Okay, group of witches. I was about to say, I can't think of anything, but wait a minute. That should be a C, so this is a coven. And Formula One tour stop since 2023 informally, and I am a huge fan of the Formula cars. I mean, I'm telling you, and I think this is Vegas, which is pretty cool. Okay, we're gonna have to tackle this this situation here. Okay, ride. The thing is, clearly there's a Rebus in here somewhere, or I'm not thinking of what it could be other than Cabo San Lucas. And so I've got to work around it to isolate where this Rebus may have to go. That's what my thoughts are. So, monitor could be to watch. Jet setting. RX chain could be CVS. Focus for a pitching scout. Mysterious glows could be RA. You know, and apparently the Aurora Borealis is present. There's some sort of crazy solar flare or something going on. And I keep forgetting. I just sit there at night, drinking a bottle of wine, watching a movie or something like that. Next thing you know, I'm in bed, and then I'm thinking the next morning, damn, I forgot to look at the lights out there. And I'm in Germany. I mean, I live up here on the 49th, parallel. I mean, you probably have a pretty good show, but I need to remember to step outside and take a look. Okay, sorry. Rant over. Egg in Spanish, huevo. Okay, so a ride could be wheels. And so here, I've got to put in a rebus here, apparently for Luca, because the S, St. Lucas. So let me get my rebus in here. Luca. And streaming category. So... Hulu catalog. Okay, well, that's cool. Assuming that we're right. Cool. Go on and on about, maybe to be labor. I just cannot type today. I don't know what it is. Boy band that went on hiatus in 2023 for Army service. I think this is BTS, right? Because aren't they Korean? And I think they have mandatory service or something like that there. Camper's Vessel, Olympic event since 1968. And I'm a huge fan of the Olympics too. And I think this is skeet. And probably the only area that I could compete in. Fair hiring initials, probably equal employment opportunity. Refuse to answer questions. Camper's Vessel. Against. Property at an intersection. Okay. Not against, maybe pro. All right. The cause of and solution to all of life's problems per Homer Simpson. I think that's alcohol. I don't really watch The Simpsons, but you just kind of learn it through crossword ease, right? You get around it, you're just like, oh yeah, well, Bart's aunts are Patty and Selma. I don't think I've seen an episode of The Simpsons since I was in high school. Maybe. Okay, so OC's regions. Are we talking about Occitania? What OC? Triple sec, okay. Dal ingredients. I think these are lentils. There was a great little restaurant called Tandoori there in Arlington, Texas. I used to go with my friend Venkat all the time. Oh, it was so good. Okay, I don't understand. Lady Gaga vis-a-vis Billie Eilish. No idea what that could be. Blank O'Malley Dillon of the Biden White House. And this is Jen. You've had two of them, right? You had Jen Psaki for a while before she went over to MSNBC. But I think Jen O'Malley Dillon here is a political strategist. I think she's a campaign person. And Beam at a Bar is probably going to be Jim. Hank Jr., Bo Cephas used to say that one song I have loved the ladies and I have loved Jim Beam. And they both tried to kill me back in 1973. Starts to fall. This could be tilts. Band shirts. They're kept under wraps. Title Disney character of 1998. Jet setting. This could be a hot tub. It could be. I'm going to check that though. Bit of body art is a tat. Now I feel better about hot tub. Push notifications are probably alerts. And they're kept under wraps. Title Disney character of 1998. Is this Mulan? I haven't seen it. I remember seeing it on the cover of... I could see the VHS cover art in my head. They're kept under wraps. Maybe mummies? If so, that's a very clever clue and answer set. OC's region. One buying a stuffed mouse, perhaps. No fan could be a hater. Trawl for personal information. I think this is to fish. And band shirts. Looks like they're going to be tube tops. You don't really see many tube tops, do you? Unless you're watching an episode of Cops. Like the wife or girlfriend will be wearing a tube top, and she'll have like a cigarette in her mouth, and a kid on each hip, and she's like, take his ass to jail, kind of a thing, right? Yeah. Bad boys. They actually have that here in Germany. It's the same thing. They dub it over so you can watch Cops, but it's got the German dub voice. It's really kind of funny. Prominent figure at the Academy Awards. Dr. Blank, talk show host with the catchphrase, get some. Oh my Lord, when's the last time I saw Dr. Ruth in a crossword? And we're going to have good sex. And apparently Lady Gaga vis-a-vis Billie Eilish is a label mate. Never heard that term in my life. Prominent figure at the Academy Awards. Is this the Oscar statue? Fruits exchanged on Chinese New Year, and these are oranges. When I go to Adana, Turkey, that's like the orange capital of the world. They've got more orange trees and stuff there than you know what to do with. It's really pretty cool. I really wish I ate them, but they're just sugar bombs, right? Can't do that. Okay, where to find signs with circles, squares, and diamonds? That sounds like a ski resort. This seems like we're trying to get an Oscar in here somewhere. Studio behind Bringing Up Baby. Oh, I do. I should know that. Original host of MTV's Total Request Live, and that was Carson Daly. More informal version of 70 across. Oh, what's 70 across? Negative contraction. Okay, how about isn't? And then if this is a more informal version, maybe that's ain't. I wish I had known that if a word is in use, then it is an actual legit word. If you can communicate with it, if I can say something and you understand what I mean by it, and we can exchange and you can synthesize what it is that I'm communicating, it's a word. Now, I didn't learn that until I did a postgraduate study of linguistics at Texas A&M Commerce. But I can tell you right now, I wish I had known that when I was like in kindergarten. Of course, I'd have been beaten to death by my parents and teachers for, because ain't a word. Well, actually, through usage. That would have been nice if I'd had that, been armed with that. Ugh. Low point's probably going to be naders. That's the second time I've seen that in a long time, and it's been in the same week, I think. Overhaul, maybe a redo. Maybe it could be a reno, though, so we better check this. Fished with traps, no, and so we get this past tense verbs, so I think we're talking about eeling or having eeled. They come twice a day, tides, okay. Parental authority, yeah, speaking of parental authority, but it's in use, Mom. I say so, right? Yeah, that would have been bad. Maybe it would have been a good idea not to have known that. All right, and so this right here, I think, is a ski area. So school group could be a grade. And so here we've got ski. Now I've got to figure out, I guess studio behind Bringing Up Baby is RKO, which means I've got to get cars in here. Luca, cars. Got it. Pixar box set. Okay. All right, now we're cooking with coconut oil. Now we're cooking with clarified butter, not Crisco. So let's get cars in here. C-A-R-S. Okay, well now I'm ready for these rebuy. I like to say rebuy, not Rebus. Test for an MA seeker. The G-R-E. I remember sloughing through that mess. Many an attendee of Gertrude Stein's Paris salons. And I would have given anything to have been a part of that thing. Multi-purpose tool for mountaineer is going to be, I guess, an ice axe. And that means that what I thought of expat is correct. Blank to go. Maybe raring to go. Clock innards. Well, this is not very elegant. I don't think they're just gears. Celebrity chef Roy, and I think this is Choi, oh God, I was reading an article about him. He's got the Mexican-Korean food trucks, I think, but I've never been to one. I think they're all in California or something. I don't know. Okay, so what do we got here? So note in the B major scale. It kind of could be a D sharp. Two-family dwelling. Yeah, so maybe this is a duplex. Why did I spell expat right? I was like, what is going on there? Because I'm thinking this must be cloud nine, so to speak, must be euphoria. Have something is maybe it. So, up. Got it. So duplex would be UP, so this Rebus needs to be UP. Keeping it in the Pixar theme. Alrighty. So let's finish that, because sometimes I just forget to finish what I think I know. And apparently we're talking about Orange County here, because this is SoCal. Okay, I was thinking Southern Europe, right? You know, Occitania. Okay, what do we got here now? Sorry, get mine back on track. Camper's vessel, I guess this could be a cook pot. No, I've ever heard that before. Refuse to answer questions. I guess this is going to be stone-walled. What do we got here? Property at an intersection. So I think this is a corner lot. And, okay, one buying a stuffed mouse, perhaps. It looks like it may be a cat owner. Okay. Was thick with, maybe teamed. Like some kisses, I guess wet. And against Pulitzer winning author Jennifer Egan. I think, I don't know of another one. What can symbolize 50? No idea. Okay, digital container associated with Bitcoin. Okay, so if this is walled, stone walled. Wally, got it. Wall. E. I've never seen any of these movies, but if, you know, it doesn't take much. It's got to be around kids or something like that. You know, just anytime you're on the Disney Channel app just to go watch something from Star Wars, you're still going to see all of these names. Stuck. Spot for recess on a rainy day, maybe a gym. And so this is a crypto wallet. Al Blank, discus thrower in the U.S. Olympic Hall of Fame. Isn't that Ert something? Like it's like maybe he's German and it's an O with an umlaut, but we have to do an OE. And this looks like, again, it's a verb and it's past tense. So this may be mired. So, but I can't remember this guy's name, and I hardly ever see him in the crossword. Waterproofing material, maybe tar. Yeah, Ert, I cannot remember for the life of me. Part of a princess costume. Well, a shout out to Lilibit and Little Jingle Bells. They have their fair share of these. tiaras. Statistical calculation. Source of much U.S. immigration in the 1840s. I think this is Ireland. Polemology is the study of wars. Picture book with characters like Oddlaw, Wizard, Whitebeard, and Wolf. And I think this is Where's Waldo? There he is. Tarot card featuring a howling wolf. My friend Angela used to give me these. I'll do my readings all the time, and I can't remember. I just don't remember any of my tarot cards. I need to just like download, a PDF of tarot cards and memorize them. Dystopian classic, whose name comes from The Tempest, and I think that's Brave New World. Like some short tennis matches. I guess it may be a 2-set. So I've got, it looks like the thing that I need to put Brave in here. 1995 blockbuster with numerous historical inaccuracies. Okay, I think this is Braveheart. Pang. Well, it's either, I think it'll either be Throb or Throw. So we'll leave the end off for the time being. Statistical calculation may be an error. And Urta? Factory reset? Okay, well that's it is. So these are the throw, a pang. So I think this is Braveheart. So let's get our Rebus in here, because I do know the dystopian classic should be, unless it's something I haven't heard of, Brave New World. And Braveheart. So maybe the tarot card featuring a howling wolf is the moon? The man can't hold his moonshine well, that old werewolf, right? Blowing away. Brave New World. Why, if I know something, why am I not typing it in? Why do I do that all the time? My wife just wants to beat me to death when that kind of stuff happens. Maiden name of an 1860s first lady. Is it that Mary Todd Lincoln? Other than that, how was the play, Mrs. Lincoln? Wart-covered creatures, toad, Russia's Ural Mountains. And it's not just Russia's. I was in Kazakhstan and I saw some of the Urals. Actor Pascal of The Last of Us, and I think this is Pedro. What squiggly lines can represent? That's clever. Okay, odor, yeah. Struck, maybe X'd out. And what was this? Good or bad name? Reputation? Okay, cool. Maybe blowing away is wowing. Again, not very elegant at all. Wowing. Nike and others. I think we're talking about deities here. Greek peak, speaking of Greek. Osa, I think, is what we're looking for. What have I got here? This is... Okay, safe investment options. Okay, so treasury notes. Okay. Bug bite preventer, I think, is DEET. I feel like I have just probably fat-fingered the crap out of something here. Barbie director Gerwig, and I think this is Greta. Word on some yogurt labels. Okay, light. Okay, all right. Let's get over here. Let's get into the mid and southwest here. So, secret option. Drink often served with marshmallows. Like hot chocolate. Metonym for the U.S. Congress with the, and I think we're talking about the Hill. Oops. I don't know how did I do that. Okay, the Hill. Let's try that again. Keep rhythm with, in a way. Mountain nymph. And this is an Oread, maybe. I can't think of anything else. So we're really hitting up the Greek stuff here today, aren't we? Batter fried bento dish, maybe tempura. What can symbolize 50? I have no idea. Ah, a capital L. Roman numerals. Got to get the Romans in there. We had to make this more of a Greco-Roman kind of grid here. Where Simone Biles won 4 golds. I think, what was that, 2016? That was we're in Rio de Janeiro, but I guess it could be Rio because it doesn't say gold medals. It says 4 golds, so therefore it's truncated to a degree. I don't know. Daft Punk and Outkast for 2, and they are duos. A really big fan of both. Palm tree product used in skincare, and I use it. I cook with it and everything. I think it's called coconut oil, but drink often served with marshmallows. So maybe this is hot cocoa. So and then we have cocoa. Got it. Okay, so we need to get this Rebus in here. C-O-C-O. Hit the enter key. Nut, cocoa nut oil. Keep rhythm with. Clap to. Primate. It only exists on the world's 5th largest island. This is a lemur. They move their heads like that, right? Lemurs. No, probably should do it this way. Lemurs. Back and forth. Secret options. Probably going to be an aerosol. Let's see. Yes, we have Irene Joliot-Curie, chemist daughter of Marie Curie. And so hot cocoa would end with an A, and this would be an aerosol. So yay, wrapping this up, maybe even less than 30 minutes. Home to the University of Montana. I think that's Missoula. No more than. Enlighten. That could be edify. So, yeah, let's put, I think, mirror. And we're going to have to figure out, we're missing some letters. Sounds right to me. Singing in the Rain? I really liked that movie. Van Halen's contract once had one that specified no brown M&Ms. That just sounds so, this is Spinal Tap, right? No, it's not right. You got the meat here for the sandwich, and it's round, and the bread's squared. It just doesn't work. It doesn't work at all. I don't like it. This is a writer, I think. Breakfast brand with a rhyming slogan, Lego my ego. All right. So fried chicken, cornbread, collard greens. I think we're talking about soul food. And if that is indeed the case, kept going and going, ran on. Author Rand is ein. And yeah, sounds right to me. I'd agree. I've never liked that statement. I'd agree. Okay, but you don't, and why? I would agree? Or is it I could agree? I don't know. What is it really short for? I have no idea. Frequent antagonist of Winnie the Pooh. I think we're talking about a bee here. And now we gotta get our soul food in here. And I hope I didn't fat finger something, because otherwise this was a really elegant, fun day. How did we even do here, Bob? Well, did I miss something? Soul Food, Cabo San Lucas, Carson Daly, Brave New World, Brave Heart, Stonewalled, Hot Cocoa. Huh? I don't know. I don't know why it's not letting us finish. I'm just wondering where, if anywhere, we screwed up. Duplex, Gears? Well, you know what? I mean, screw it. We're just going to go in and say, hey, check it. So let's check the puzzle. Yeah, I don't care. Check anyway. Well, that still ain't showing me anything, so we probably need to just reveal it. I don't see that we've got anything wrong. Reveal puzzle. Yeah, reveal it. Go ahead. Congratulations, you solved in 2913. Well, Ernst Young? I have no idea. I guess I'm going to have to consult Rex Parker to find out where we went wrong, but it seems like we got everything right. Did I miss a Rebus in here? This Ernst? I mean, focus for a pitching scout? Maybe a tent? I mean, it makes sense. And Ernst and Young? I have no idea. I think there's a bug in this one because clearly we would have a red line going through somewhere to show me that I screwed something up. I don't know. No idea what that's all about. But regardless, it was a fun puzzle. I was pretty impressed with it. Very impressed, actually. So, wow. Hey, have a wonderful day or evening, whatever time it is, wherever you are on this planet. Enjoy your day. I hope you have an opportunity to wind down with a wonderful red or white or a bubbly or whatever it is you want to wind down with later. Be good to yourself. Be good to your friends. Be good to your neighbors. Be good to your enemies. Be good to everybody if you can, because it makes you feel really good. And so therefore be a nice person for purely selfish reasons. It's quite all right. Let's see. What country do we want to use today? What language do we want to use today to say goodbye? We'll just go with the Italian. Arrivederci or ciao. Take care. Be well.